It's week 4 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Start this game. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. There's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Setting up a throw. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Let's go. Give now to the running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during the early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Gabe, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's going to throw this one. Brought in right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And this one does not finish. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hauled in by Godwin. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. More chances to make up for it.
Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals are
Got it. Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Automatic 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Check go.
They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. To throw it on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
60 Bobcat. 60
And the
Bobcat.
Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of
A
downs.
gain of 21 yards.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking for a throw here. Rams He's got it on the sideline. Give him 24 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
24-yard gain.
The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A 28-yard gain.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Set. 79 Bronco.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw it. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
70 Rangers. Set up.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple. They're ready to take over once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Come on. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Set. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after
Personal
that
foul.
throw and drew the
Roughing the
instant
passer.
flag.
Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Finds his fullback. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Go.
Throwing it again here. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making.
60 Maverick. Ready, set, go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
19 Lions.
Another try following the sack. Called in left side.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Here we go.
The handoff on third and short. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
Here we go. Set.
Getting ground on first and goal. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. It's second and goal.
Set up. Ready.
They're running again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. So now, here's third and goal.
Come on. Set, go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Cowboys will
He's
line up
throwing
for
for
the
it.
2-point conversion.
He stays up. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Cowboys 46.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes.
Boys coming this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.